That is weird. Hold up. It's including the... What the hell? Audio. Yeah, that was weird. Alright. Good evening, everyone. We are live. A little late. Actually, a little early. But tonight, we got a nice little bit of wrestling set up for you fine folks this evening. As always, it's the man they call Alex, and this is the International Pro Wrestling Association. We're back. I know I've not been streaming much here lately, but I've been super busy. But tonight, on IPWA Pro Wrestling, we got a nice little show mapped out for you guys. Tonight, of course, in our main event for the IPWA World Tag Team titles. A rematch from IPWA Great American Beatdown 2 weeks ago, as we will see the new IPWA World Tag Team Champions, the WrestleCarrions, defend their World Tag titles for the first time against the former champions of PAT and Yamashita, also known as Pat Shida. We also have a number 1 contenders match for the Women's Championship on deck as well. Of course, that will be Maki Sakura taking on Maya Moriyama. Winner will face Michelle Rage at IPWA Clash of the Titans, and we will have a date announcement on that later on in the week. Be sure to be in the Discord, and of course, follow the company on Twitter at IProWrestleA. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at ManTheyCallAlex. Not been on there much, but I digress. If you want to support the channel, you can always hit that follow button. That goes a long way. We're on the road to 69 followers. We're 1 away. And if you want to support the channel more in depth, you can always hit that subscribe button. That'll be greatly appreciated. You get ad-free content. You get some emotes as well. We're working on some other stuff for the future for you guys as well. But tonight, to start off the show, we got a matchup here that was specifically asked for by one Mr. Professional, as he's looking to take on Michael Stevens. And Keith, he is not my son. But I digress. First contest of the night, and I forgot to put a time limit on it, because I'm a big dumbass sometimes. Fake news. Yeah, it's fake news. He is not my son. Okay? He is not my son.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from northeastern Massachusetts, weighing in at 194 pounds, Michael Stevens.
As Michael Stevens makes his way down to the ring, first time we have seen Michael Stevens since he was crushed at the hands of the former World Heavyweight Champion Thaddeus. As he makes his way down to the ring to take on the man known as Mr. Professional. Once again, fake news, not my son. But I will say some Aussie has some explaining to do. That's all I'm going to say. I have inside information. All I'm going to say is some Aussie has some explaining to do. I'm not going to say who, but just saying. Just saying. Some Aussie's got some explaining to do. That could be anyone. You damn right the math ain't mathin', boy. Just like the math was mathin' when y'all went 8-10-1 in 2008, right? That math was mathin'.
And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 203 pounds, Mr. The Professional.
Exactly. That we know of. Well, I know of. I ain't got no children. Gonna be like that for a long time. Keith, you know what does make sense? The fact that the Marlins suck. Imagine trading away your best player every year. What couldn't be me? Bringing the energy tonight. I like it. I like the hostile energy. But you know who is successful? That's Mr. Professional. It. Tell me you asked for a trade. Tell me it's they drafted you and then you immediately asked for a trade. Because that's what I would have done. Saved by the Phillies. Saved by the Phillies, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for the Philadelphia Phillies. Relieved. But you know what we can all agree on? Fuck the Yankees. There we go. Here we go. We are underway. It is Mr. Professional taking on Michael Stevens here in this contest scheduled for one fall. Mr. Professional has talent drier than Thanksgiving. Okay, I don't know what Thanksgiving turkey you're eating, but there's something wrong there, buddy. You might need to go. You may need to go, like, somewhere else for Thanksgiving. It's Florida. Fair enough, Jordan. Fair enough. Fair enough. As Professional in the ring, stomping away on Stevenson's hand. Yeah, he's so professional. Make sure my audio's included here. Hold up, we gonna take a second. We gonna take a second here. We gonna fix this audio. I mean, if you want to be, you can. I mean, you can talk shit the entire time. I think we're gonna allow it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a guest with us. We got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Jordan. Jordan's here.
Hello, guys.
Jordan is here. As Professional continues to wear down on the arm of Stevens, we'd like to remind everyone that Stevens is not my son.
I don't know what
But
they're
some
talking
Aussie.
about by that.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Cover. Knowing a kick out at 1. I don't know what the hell he's talking
No,
about.
it's
Like,
been
I
a
keep
minute
hearing him.
since I've been out here. God damn it.
I mean, you've been a very busy man as of late, haven't you?
Oh, yes. That was quite the main event last week. I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, we'll talk about that one later, of course. But in the ring, we got Mr. Professional and Michael Stevens. Of course, you know, Mr. Professional, cousins with the great Mr. Wrestling of the 70s.
Is he related
Yeah.
to Mr. Wrestling, too? From TNA?
I think they were related to Mr. Wrestling, too. I'm not 100% sure. But I digress. As Professionals got him up and backbreaker. Stretching away
Very old
as we
school.
continue to welcome everyone into the show tonight. Especially those who Turduncan's greater. Yeah, I agree with that. The Turduncan is legendary.
Oh.
But you know what's also great on Thanksgiving? You know what also is great on Thanksgiving? IPWA Blood Money. That's what's great on Thanksgiving. Ham's great, but, I mean, Blood Money on Thanksgiving this year is going to be fantastic. Of course, we have the finals of the Super 12 Cup taking place that night. That's a few months away. We'll get to that when the time's right. But we're on the road to yeah, shameless plug, absolutely. Well, give me the 69 followers, Keith. Give me the 69 followers and I will drink Prime. The rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. I told you the rules. I will not drink Prime until I get to 69 followers. As Irish drop down, leapfrog, and oh, what a punch to the gut! And what a punch to the guts!
Oh, that was quite the hit indeed. I could feel that from here, quite frankly.
I mean, we already know Stevens ain't 100% because of the ribs due to Thaddeus. Oh, and what a maneuver! 1916.
I once saw, I'm pretty sure on the road, I've seen Thaddeus get kicked out of the all-you-can-eat buffet, so, I mean, that's gotta hurt.
I mean, it has to. I mean, PAT was gone for 2 weeks after he lost the world title because of the man. Still trying to figure out how he had the balls to pin him, not once, but twice.
I'm questioning how he had the shoulders to the mat.
Yeah, that's true, too. I mean, especially in that predicament. I mean, surprised he didn't get launched to Mars.
And not only
Has
time
kicked
I
to the midsection.
ever wrestled Thaddeus was in a Rumble match. It took me a minute to eliminate him. I had to literally kick him in the stomach and
Oh,
kick
and
in
an
the
arm drag.
stomach.
Absolutely. Is quick arm drag there by Stevens. As Stevens has kind of maybe taken control of this matchup.
Some say Michael
And Owen.
Stevens is the new Stuart Sullivan, like similar to Stuart Sullivan's rise.
Yeah, and you know, Stuart Sullivan, I mean, he's not been around in Season 3, but he has had a huge carbon footprint here in the International Pro Wrestling Association, dating back to Season 1, and
Man won the national heavyweight title last season.
yeah, I mean, he pulled a
He
massive
beat PAT.
upset. Oh, and a back heel kick there from Stevens. His professional's going to take a second roll to the outside.
Could you
Wisely
imagine
doing
Michael
so.
Stevens versus Stuart Sullivan? Oh, man.
God. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen in the International Pro Wrestling Association. I mean, Will Poor returned after a year and a half, and he's going to be going for the world title at Clash of the Titans.
PAC will definitely have some history there, too, so that's going to be quite the interesting battle.
Absolutely. I mean, stuff that dates back to Season 1 here in the IPWA, SWF as well, so it should be a unique contest between those two. I'm sure they got each other well scouted pretty damn well. I want a shoulder tackle from Professional after playing a little bit of a mind game there, rolling to the inside, putting Stevens on the chase. Here's Stuart
If you're
Sullivan. is
Mr.
about to become
Professional right
champion.
now with a kid like this who's trying to make a name for himself, do not make any dumb mistakes. Just keep control, and you'll be fine. Not let him get
Absolutely.
any explosive offense off.
Yeah. We all miss Stuart Sullivan, Patrick. We all miss Stuart Sullivan. And also, look, man.
Man has the worst game in bars, I swear. Like, I watched him pick up a ring rat, and it was like the Denver Broncos trying to score a touchdown.
I mean, are you sure it's not like the Panthers trying to score?
Oh, dude, the Panthers is Rosie Palmer 5 Mr. City, man.
I mean, hell. Oh, and another right-handed Stevens here, and and a massive forearm, and down goes Professional. Stevens getting in some work. I think he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder following what happened against Thaddeus. And now to the top rope. Professional slow getting up here. Oh, and he crowned him. Got a cover. Upset. 1. No, and Professional gets the kick out at 1. I mean, Jordan, he is quickly on the attack at a DDT. Stevens making a case here. As lock up here. Irish whip, drop down. Oh, and another punch to the gut. As, of course, we got Jordan here with us at commentary. We'll hear from him later on concerning the events of last weekend's main event and the controversy over the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship matchup. But in the ring right now, we got Mr. Professional and Michael Stevens going back and forth in what has been a very, very competitive contest here as Stevens setting up and a submission hold locked in. And no, Stevens had his hand under the rope there. Great call by Stan there. As submission hold locked in. Cover here from Professional. 1, 2, and Professional gets the job done.
Here is your winner, Mr. The Professional.
As Mr. Professional gets the victory, and you have to give credit where credit is due. Michael Stevens, probably his best showing yet here in IPWA. We are having some technical difficulties right now in Jordan's mic, but Mr. Professional successful. Stevens, his first win's going to come one day, and it is going to be massive. As we welcome everyone into the chat. See Patrick's here. We got Keith. The Aussies here. We welcome everyone in to the show tonight as we are on the road to IPWA Clash of the Titans. We do have a formal date announcement coming up later on in the show. And of course, tonight's main event for the IPWA World Tag Team titles, the team of the Wrestle Carriers, the champions, making their first title defense as they will be taking on the former champions, Pat Cheetah, with a 30-minute time limit.
Testing. There we go. There we go. God, who's the production truck? Who did that? Is that Tyler Walker? Is he being salty back there?
I mean, who knows? I mean, you saw what just happened here. Steven's given his best performance, but coming up short against Mr. Professional. And I think it's time we look to the Cruiserweight division here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Things have been heating up.
Very much about.
Absolutely. Of course, you've held multiple Cruiserweight titles around the world. And, of course, we do know that I want to say Great American Beatdown there. At Clash of the Titans, there will be a 6-man ladder match for the IPWA International Cruiserweight Championship, as Jack will be defending against 5 other competitors in a match that he doesn't have to be pinned or anything. It's just climb the ladder.
The ladder match, all you got to do is climb the ladder, pull down the championship, and there's a lot of guys who want to leave a champion here in the International Pro Wrestling Association, man.
And absolutely, and of course we know Jack will be in there. These 2 men will be in that matchup. Of course, that is Andre Robinson and Billet Garcia. We also know that Mascara del Inferno will be in there, and of course the former IPWA Cruiserweight Champion Rick O'Connell. But there's a little bit of a mystery on who the final participant will be, and we'll have announcements on that in the coming days. But next up on the card is, of course, 2 men that will be in that ladder match. It will be Andre Robinson and Billet Garcia. Of course, Billet Garcia had an opportunity to win the Cruiserweight title at Great American Beatdown, coming up so close. But in the end, it was Jack finishing the job, and that sounds weird saying it like that, excuse me.
He's a pirate. He's done worse for money, I'm sure.
That's fair point. That's a fair point there. But an opportunity, second chance doesn't come very often. Granted, it's a tougher ask to win a ladder match.
I've won quite a few of them. It's one of the most painful matches you can be in. You can go to the ladder match. That's gonna help you. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want in there.
Yeah, I mean, here in recent weeks, we've seen a lot of objects thrown around. Of course, that may be including ladders here come Clash of the Titans in that Cruiserweight ladder match. I mean, hell, last week we had literal light tubes launched at other individuals. So, I mean, what can we say? If it's not screwed into the ground, if it's no disqualification, it can get used.
Yeah, you can bring the kitchen sink out there. Hell, you could bring the stun gun like it's a WCW.
That's very true. As Andre Robinson's in the ring, as we get set to welcome Billet Garcia into the ring here. The man has an incredible record thus far in IPWA. Many people do not realize that Billet Garcia was 5-0 going into that matchup at Clash of the Titans. Jack, of course, ending that streak. Looking to get a rebound and maybe build some momentum towards Clash of the Titans.
I mean, these two competitors are very severely underrated. I mean, some of these guys could be a top contender in the heavyweight division even. You never know, man.
I mean, Garcia does have an impressive list of victories. I mean, he defeated Nathan Black in a very rare cruiserweight heavyweight matchup. And, you know, that, I mean, to get a win over a former world champion is very impressive for anyone, let alone a cruiserweight. So, I mean, many people are calling Billy Garcia the future of the cruiserweight division here in IPWA. And, oh, and a drop kick there by Robinson. And once again, you know, we talk about, you know, youth and exuberance here at International Pro Wrestling Association, and submission hold locked in quickly as Garcia gets out of it. Many people claim that Billy Garcia is in charge of that youth.
Youth movement in IPWA since I've been gone has absolutely developed, and I'm glad to see it, man. Like, this cruiserweight division has brought some fire to the match cards, 100%.
Absolutely. And I mean, we still haven't seen Liam Gord in a very long time. And of course, remember last year, he was in the hunt for the cruiserweight title at the end of the season.
Oh, I'm sure he's coming back. Oh,
Cover.
I'm sure.
Now on a kick out at one by Robinson. I mean, Mascara del Inferno has turned heads. I mean, there's a lot of guys looking to make that next jump in there. What a German suplex there from Garcia. And a lot of those men are going to be in that ladder match at Clash of the Titans. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Jack to retain. Obviously, the numbers game is not going to be in his favor. As, oh, open over goes Garcia. As now Garcia taking a little time to get back into the ring here as Robinson decides to showboat a little bit. And, you know, oh, and a knife edge chop here. And, you know, thus far in Season 3, Jordan, I mean, there's been a lot of guys that have shown impressive moments. And thus far, who stands out to you thus far in Season 3 that has made waves?
Oh, 100%. I would have to go with Thaddeus.
Interesting take there. I mean, it's true. I mean, he did win the King's Ransom.
He won the King's Ransom. Not only that, he became World Heavyweight Champion his first year. I mean, that is impressive.
First full year, yeah. I mean, like, just how... Oh, and a shooting star press cover. 1, 2, and Billy Garcia makes quick work of Andre Robinson.
Wow, Shades of Beast season 1 right there. Good stuff, Billy.
Here is your winner, Billy Garcia.
Billy Garcia, impressive.
Way to put him down, kid. That's how you make a statement.
Could we be looking at the future international cruiserweight champion?
I think he's focused on winning that title, man. He lost his undefeated streak challenging for that. Like, it's going to take quite a few guys to take him out of that matchup.
I mean, sometimes you got to get knocked down a peg to get your wits about you.
You can't always win every battle, but sometimes that loss makes you grow into a better competitor.
Absolutely. As speaking of championship opportunities, smooth segue, I guess you could say there. We are getting set for the #1 contenders match for the IPWA Women's Championship. Of course, that title currently held by Michelle Rage. We are set to see Maki Sakura take on Maya Moriyama here in a battle of the Joshis.
All right, Joshi Wrestling coming to the States. Would you look at that?
Absolutely, and, you know, we got great individuals that do a lot of research on talent around the world, and things have, you know, brought these ladies forward to our attention, and a big opportunity for both of these young ladies and earning a shot at the IPWA Women's World title at Clash of the Titans. And, you know, we talk about a youth movement, and ladies and gentlemen, the women's division has been on fire since the beginning of Season 2.
Absolutely, it has. It has developed into the land of opportunity, all the pun intended there.
Japan,
as Moriyama makes her way down to the ring. Guess we can go ahead and announce that on August 29th, IPWA will be hosting IPWA Clash of the Titans. Of course, we do know that PAT will defend his World Heavyweight title against Will Poor for earning that opportunity by winning the War Chambers back at Great American Beatdown. We also know that the winner of this match will go on to face the women's champion, Michelle Rage. And now we also know the Cruiserweight title will be defended in a 6-man ladder match.
That's going to be quite a contest.
Oh, absolutely. I think everything's starting to shape out to be a fantastic night of action on August 29th. As Maki Sakura makes her way down to the ring, another chance to get her hands on Michelle Rage. Of course, Michelle Rage has had Maki's number on numerous occasions here since Season 2. But the opportunity to win tonight and get a title shot is massive for her because she has been so close, so many times.
Maki has been trying to get that sweet redemption and keeps coming up a little short. She wins this match. This could be possibly her final shot at Michelle Rage, but she fails a couple times in a row.
Absolutely. This is going to be a hotly contested matchup here. The winner earns a shot at the women's title. As we get set here. Healthy crowd here in the IPWA studios here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, we will be back on the road for Clash of the Titans on August 29th.
I mean, it's pretty cold back home for me, so, I mean, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I mean, you were, trapped in your house for a few months there for a while, but now, you're able to fly in, and, of course, IPWA action is always worthy of a flight over to the East Coast.
Let's just say, when life gives you lemons, pour it down their eyes sockets.
Well, that's a way of putting it there. As Maki Sakura throws Moriyama into the corner. As now Moriyama. Oh, and what a drop kick, taking down Maki Sakura. This is the first time these two ladies have had. Go ahead.
Charlotte fans are probably used to seeing Joshi style of professional wrestling either.
Oh, absolutely not. And the IPWA glad to bring that to the forefront. We enjoy many types of wrestling here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Meanwhile, Sakura, a couple of kicks here. Another kick to the midsection.
I gotta say, it's not the worst style either. I've actually quite enjoyed it the past couple of months. I've been scouting myself.
Absolutely, and of course, last week we had that no disqualification match between T-Rob and Will Poor, and, we had, quick cover here. Ref's a little slow getting to the count, 1. No, and a kick out at 1. Ref was a little slow there, Stan being Stan.
Stan is not the greatest referee. He's an old man. He's been doing this a while, okay?
Stan's just like, I'm here to do a job and clock out and go home.
I can't say I blame him at times because, we've all had that job like that.
Oh, and a German belly-to-belly suplex there. Cover from Sakura.
Some say Stan's misunderstood, but I disagree. Man's made more bad calls than the NFL replacement refs.
Man is more blind than Angel Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen.
Who's more consistent than my Seattle Mariners? Yes, I just roasted my own team.
Well, hell, my Sox have actually done quite well this year. I'm actually kind of shocked. I ain't even going to lie.
With a winning record, I can't complain, but,
we're thick in the playoff hunt, and I was not expecting that, so very surprised. As Moriyama in control of this matchup, as Sakura going to roll to the outside. Now, Moriyama to the top rope. And and to the floor. A cross body. No, it is not. That's got to be a nice little 15-foot drop there and a code breaker on the outside.
Oh, Lord.
The ref has already begun his count here.
Stan, do your job, man. I can ref better than you.
As the Stan hate continues.
Dude, listen, I have him hired to PWN, and there's times where I smack him in the back like I'm Urban Meyer, okay? He needs it.
That is a very fair point. As we continue on the outside, ref is at a count of 6 here. Ref's at a count of 7. They got to get back into the ring here. Count of 8.
Wouldn't by any means necessary to become #1 contender. I dig it.
I mean, it's fair. All is fair in this matchup as Moriyama going back to the outside
Just
here.
know if you win by count out, you're not getting another.
Oh, we got a count out. It's over.
It's over. Wow.
Moriyama.
Oh, this is gonna start a rivalry between these two, possibly. I do not think Sakura is gonna take that lion down.
I don't think so either, as Moriyama has earned the right to face Michelle Rage at IPWA Clash of the Titans on
Michelle
August
Rage
29th.
better watch out. Miriama's willing to do whatever it takes for victory. That is a dangerous contender in itself. If you're willing to do whatever you got to do to win the championship, whew.
Absolutely, as Moriyama will compete for the women's title August 29th, IPWA Clash of the Titans. And next up on our show tonight, we are getting ready to see the Texas Roughneck, Sam Hart, in singles competition.
Don't think I'm familiar with this cat. I'm quite intrigued to see what he can do.
Of course, famed for bar room brawls all across the state of Texas. I almost said great state, but then I remembered Texas is not a great state.
Texas. We don't like Texas.
Texas
Only
barbecue
Dallas
is mid.
Cowboys.
Carolina's barbecue is better.
Man, the
said
Florida.
it. Yeah,
You have
there
never
I
been
said
to,
it.
You've never been to an authentic Floridian cookout, man.
I said it, and I stand by my comments. I stand by my comments. Texas barbecue is mid. North Carolina barbecue is the superior barbecue. And y'all can scream and shout and say, no, it's not, all you want to.
It's
but
just
really,
dry
you're
rub.
lying
It's
to
just
yourself.
dry rub on your meat. That's it, dude. No sauce. It's just dry rub.
That vinegary taste of Carolina barbecue is chef's kiss, moi, perfection. Okay?
If
Argue
there's
with
no
your mother.
barbecue sauce, I don't want it, man. I'm like Jim Ross. Give me that barbecue sauce, bruh.
Give me that barbecue sauce. All right, it is time for the Texas Roughneck Sam Hart taking on one half of the Hicks brothers, Aiden Hicks, here
Hooray.
in singles competition. This should be a bit of a brawl, if you ask me.
This is not going to be much as a wrestling match. It's going to be more like a southern brawl that you might see in that one promotion that Nathan Sawyer wrestles for. Huh?
Nah.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 305 pounds, Sam Hart.
As Sam Hart makes his way down to the ring, of course, one tough son of a bitch, if you ask me.
I
Of course,
mean, the
known
only
for
bad
the famous
decision.
claw.
The only bad decision is in this kid's life is he's proud to be from Texas.
That is a very fair point. The only issue with this man is he enjoys Texas too much. Yeah, he is not a Cowboys fan though, so I gotta give him a little bit of respect. He prefers
a
the
Texas
Houston
fan.
Oilers.
I'll say a Texas fan gets more respect in my eyes.
Yeah, you know, he's a Texans fan, but it's weird because he's from Fort Worth. You'd think he'd be a Cowboys fan, but
That's not
he
always the
always
case,
said that
man.
the Cowboys are all. His words were the Cowboys fans are nothing but prissy little bitches. So he prefers the Texans because those are the real Texans in his eyes.
Ooh.
So respect where respect is due. As Sam Hart in the ring here for singles competition here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling.
representing the Headbangers from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 202 pounds, Aiden Hicks.
As Aiden Hicks makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you for a fact, this gentleman has yet to win a match this year. Like, nothing, not even a tag match.
You know what
Pretty wild
happens,
to think
man?
about.
Rough starts happen, dude. It happens. When I first started in this business, I didn't win for like 6 months, dude.
That is a very fair point made there, Jordan. And, of course, we normally see him in the tag division. He's normally teaming with his brother, Adrian. But
His
tonight,
chance to
he's in
break as a single star.
Absolutely. I mean, Harry Ball got to the finals of the Super 12 Cup last year. I mean,
Oh, I remember. I was in that final. You're welcome,
yes, I mean,
Yamashita.
yeah. Weird things happen is quickly Sam Hart with a knee strike here. And, you know, if I'm Aiden Hicks, I am trying to avoid the vaunted claw hold that apparently every Texan is required to have.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you're Mick Foley.
yeah. Well, I mean, they worship the Von Erichs. That's besides the point.
That's a very fair point. I mean, I've heard stories that Sam Hart's old man used to go down to the sportatorium back in the day and watch the Von Erichs here. Quick cover.
Could have seen old some Steve Austin there back in the day too. There's a lot of old people, legends that wrestle in that sportatorium.
Absolutely, of course. North Texas football legend Steve Austin himself. As lockup here, as here we go, series of elbows from Aiden Hicks. Right hand, waist lock here on the outside. Quickly countered. And a knee strike right across the side of the head, Jordan. And I think I saw a tooth flying out there.
Oh, take cover. Take cover. I repeat, take cover.
My God, what a knee strike here. Springboard. Oh, and a forearm. Something you really don't see very often from Sam Hart. Him doing a springboard or a top rope maneuver. Here is Sam Hart has taken control of this matchup on a quick counter from Hicks. An Irish whip to the corner. And a chop. As the crowd recognizes that chop from anywhere, of course. Charlotte, the home. I'd say the main spot of Horseman territory here in the great town of Charlotte. As once again, Hicks takes, doing some damage to the arm. Counter, kick to the midsection. Oh, and a back heel kick cover. One. No, and a kick out at one. Shades of Booker T with that heel kick there. Another Texas legend.
Oh, debatably, but
That's fair. But, I mean, his record, 6-time world champion, still impressive.
means he lost 6 times. I joke. I've won world titles multiple times, too. I can't make that joke.
That's fair enough. It's now Sam Hart in firm control and a quick counter from Hicks. Looks like Sam Hart was trying to go for a maneuver there. Up goes for a maneuver. Countered once again from... Oh, and another springboard forearm. Cover here. 1, 2, and a 3. Hart makes quick work of Aiden Hicks. Impressive.
Impressive indeed. Sam Hart picks up another major victory. That's the most Texans fans are going to see of victories this year.
I think it made Cowboys fans a little jealous with that win.
Well, the Cowboys fans watch your championship wins in the Super on VHS, so I mean.
That's fair enough. That's very fair. I mean, at least I watched my team win 2 conference championships in that time frame, or 3 conference championships, excuse me, in that time frame. So, is what it is. See, even Cowboys hate can reunite rivals. So.
Yeah, Well, everyone hates the Cowboys. That's the one thing we all can agree on, okay?
That is an absolute fact here. And next up on the card, we got ourselves a bit of a match that I know you will be keeping your eyes on. Of course,
Oh,
it is the man.
100%.
It is, of course, the man who many people claim you screwed out of the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship last week.
Well, the kid wanted to run his mouth, and if you want the measuring stick of IPWA's attention, you ask for it.
That is a very fair point, and of course we will hear your comments.
I'll explain. Don't you worry.
Following this matchup. Because you claimed you wanted Tyler Walker to see it and hear it from the horse's mouth.
Well, I want to look Tyler Walker in the eyes, not via satellite.
Very fair point there. So as we get set here, singles competition is going to be Sebastian Kane taking on Tyler Walker. And, you know, you got to wonder here, if Tyler Walker, what's his mindset going into this matchup?
Well, Tyler Walker is a kid who got too big for his britches because he got one little lightning in a bottle moment. And he all of a sudden thinks he's this major star. So if in his mind right now, he's thinking, how am I going to get back on the board to get back to that championship opportunity?
Absolutely, as Sebastian Kane makes his way down to the ring. Of course, had an up and down season. Couple of big wins, couple of big losses. Of course, was in the scramble match last time we saw him to crown a #1 contender for national heavyweight title a little over a month ago. Big opportunity to get a big win tonight. Maybe put himself in national heavyweight title conversation before IPWA Clash of the Titans.
But that national heavyweight title, man, is all about future stars, man, and legends, and you name it, trying to prove themselves. That is the stepping stone to the heavyweight championship of the world.
I mean, absolutely. Of course, you've held the title on 2 occasions. PAT has held the title on a few occasions. A who's who would go on to become world heavyweight champion at some point or in the conversation for the world heavyweight title has held the national heavyweight title, which is currently held by Zachary Lee, who's had an absolutely
stellar season,
impressive
breakout season.
Many people are claiming he's broken out of his own dad's shadow, which is big if you know who his old man is. So, I mean, it's...
Oh, I do.
I mean, it's a big task, and he is certainly paving his own way here in the International Pro Wrestling Association here. We get set, one fall to a finish, 20-minute time limit. Here we go. It is Tyler Walker taking on Sebastian Kane here tonight. Oh, both men go for drop kicks. Comes up short. And Sebastian Kane with a right hand. And one thing you have to agree with here, Jordan, is Sebastian Kane is a man of great workouts. Once watched this man bench press 375 pounds, which is absolutely bonkers.
If you could bench press a guy the size of Thaddeus, I'm pretty sure you are a monster, so...
Absolutely, and of course, you know, Tyler Walker doesn't run on the treadmill a lot, but according to you, he runs his mouth.
The kid has a bigger mouth on him than a frickin' Dallas Cowboys fan, okay?
That says a lot here, as quickly here. Oh, and a right hand! As Sebastian Kane has taken the fight here to Tyler Walker. As back and forth we go here. Submission hold locked in, center of the ring here, as Sebastian Kane is in trouble. No, he gets out of it. Kick to the midsection.
You gotta watch out for that submission, man. That he can get you there at any point.
Absolutely, and a knee strike there from Kane as Walker in
I
a
mean,
bit of
he
trouble.
tried.
Enziguri.
Granted, he tried it on me quite a few times, and he could not tap me out. So, I mean...
No, absolutely not. A kick out at 2. And, oh my God, and what a power bomb into a knee strike. The power of Sebastian Kane. T-Money in the house. It's in the hizzle.
In the hizzle, for sure.
It's in the hizzle.
What's up, hizzle?
As Walker here setting up knee strike right across the nose. As I am the man they call Alex. We got Jordan Shadows here at ringside. As Shadows has a keen eye on this matchup here. As Tyler
100%
Walker
I'm watching this match very closely.
taking on Sebastian Kane here.
I know Tyler Walker last week was staring at me as I was leaving the ring and had some words to say, so I figured, hey, why don't I show up next week? Say hello. Also, I miss North Carolina. I'm not going to lie. It's hotter than Hades out here. It's cold as hell in the Northwest, no?
It is about as humid as a damn waterfall around here right now, but of course it's been raining almost every day. Of course, we just had a shower move through the area, and oh my God, what a clothesline. Turning Walker inside out, springboard moonsault. I mean, it's cover. 1, 2. No, and a kick out at 2 from Tyler Walker. And, you know, it's very rare you get a guy with that much power and that much agility here. Stan's just clearly getting in the way of Sebastian Kane. Stan again, proving that he...
Stan, you do not want to anger Sebastian Kane, dude. That is like
oh my
asking
God!
to be hit.
A kick to the lower back. Oh my! What in the hell was that? He just launched Tyler Walker to damn near heaven. Holy shit! As Walker
Gonna fly. Not the
got
fun
his
way either.
pilot's license on that. It's now Kane to the top rope. Oh, he goes for whatever that was. Comes up short. Clearly the range is not all there. Crash landing here. And now Kane. Oh! Just like that, cover for the upset. Sebastian Kane gets it.
Here is your winner.
Sebastian Kane has defeated Tyler Walker.
You see me waving, Tyler? He was focused on me the entire time.
Is beside himself at ringside.
He was
just
focused
staring
on me the entire time.
bullet holes through Jordan Shadows. And Jordan, I think he got what you wanted. You're in his head.
Give me that microphone. Give me that. Tyler, you wanted my attention. You wanted the measuring stick's attention. You got it. It's been no secret. I haven't been here lately. It's been no secret. I just came back, and congratulations. You got the biggest moment of your life. You beat the first ever 2-time Grand Slam champion. Barely. You barely beat me at 50%. Here's the thing, Tyler. I know you've been running your mouth consistently since then, acting like you're hot garbage. But you're not, kid. You're not, because even if my body's not the same what it used to be, even if I'm not what I used to be, you and I both know that when it comes to that reign and when it comes to IPWA, there is no one better than Jordan Shadows. So Tyler Walker, I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove yourself. You say I screwed you last week. Buddy, I was giving you a taste of your own medicine because you want to come for the biggest dog in the yard? You better not miss. Because what I'm about to propose to you is this. In a few weeks, Clash of the Titans. You're going to prove your worth because I want you to sign a contract. You want me out of your head? You want me to stop screwing you every chance you got? Because you have to answer this. Because that's the only way I'm going to face you. Because until you answer this challenge, week after week, month after month, you're never winning the National Heavyweight Championship. You're never winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Hell, you could lose some weight and go for the Cruiserweight title. I'll still be right there to make sure you walk away with nothing. Because a lot bigger things have been happening in my world, and you want to make this personal with me and get my attention. What I propose is Clash of the Titans, you and me, Texas Death.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we got a challenge for a Texas death match between Tyler Walker and Jordan Shadows. And ladies and gentlemen, if I told you the history of this man inside a Texas death match, I can tell you, I mean, he once put an individual on the shelf for the rest of the season inside a Texas death match. Well, let me rephrase that. At least a good couple of months on the shelf. So, I mean, a very big challenge laid out at the feet of one Tyler Walker. And, ladies and gentlemen, when Jordan Shadows says something, he means it. This is going to be very interesting. The challenge laid out for IPWA Clash of the Titans on August 29th. And we will, when we hear a word from Walker, we'll bring it forward to you here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. But now, it is time for our semi-main event of the evening here, ladies and gentlemen. From IPWA Studios, we are set to see two individuals who was inside the Vaunted War Chambers. It is going to be Gaines. It is going to be Jonathan Hell, former National Heavyweight Champion in his own right.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
And ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm, I just got a message from Tyler Walker's management with 2 words, I accept. So it is official. August 29th, live. IPWA Clash of the Titans. It is Jordan Shadows. It is Tyler Walker. Texas Death Match. And ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you for a fact that it is not going to be pretty. Massive, massive news. As it is official. Texas Death Match. Jordan Shadows, Tyler Walker. As Gaines is inside the ring here as we get set to welcome
His opponent from New
Jonathan
York,
Hell.
weighing in at 255 pounds, the Superstar.
Last time that I checked, he's a former national heavyweight champion. And he's looking to build some momentum. And maybe potentially earn himself a future world heavyweight title match. As we welcome Jordan back in, I do believe. Yes, here we go. We are underway. It's Jonathan Hell. It is Gaines of the Australian males. As Jordan, I can confirm with you, I'm not sure if you heard the news, but it is official. August 29th issue. It's Tyler Walker in a Texas death match. Cover here quickly from Jonathan Hell. 1. Kick out at 1 from Gaines.
Well, I heard I'll be there August 29th.
August 29th, Texas death match. And of course, now in the ring, we got Gaines and Jonathan Hell, and you got what you wanted here. It's you, it's Tyler Walker. So what's going through your head now?
What's going through my head is simple. Every time one of these punks want to come at me and make a name off of my back, my blood, my sweat, my tears, you're gonna have to earn it. And for me, it's not about winning the match this time around. It's about sending a message that how this business works. You don't get handed opportunities. You have to fight for it. Blood, sweat,
Cover
and
here.
tears. And he wants to be a champion. He's going to fight for his life because I'm going to fight like my life depends on it.
Absolutely here. Oh, and an enziguri there from Jonathan Hell and Jordan. Jonathan Hell here. Oh, and an inside out. What a clothesline from Jonathan Hell, and former national heavyweight champion in his own right.
He beat me for it. I mean, gotta give him credit.
Absolutely, and of course, many people believe he is a future world heavyweight champion here in IPWA. I mean, the man has been phenomenal thus far in his IPWA career. Goes for a kick, it looks like.
Couldn't agree
Comes
more.
up short.
Some do not like Jonathan Hale for his attitude, but he's very forefront how he is, and you gotta respect that from him.
Absolutely, as Hell rolls back into the ring here. Gaines is on the outside. Of course, semi-main event, 20-minute time limit. Of course, our main event coming up after this matchup, World Tag Team titles. We'll wrestle Karen and Pat Cheetah here. Stun gun and a snake eyes in the corner. And, you talk about Jonathan Hell. He was pretty dominant inside the War Chambers. Came up short to Will Poor. Cover here. One. Kick out at one from Gaines. And you gotta wonder here. You've seen what the War Chambers can do.
Yes, I have.
And Hell, T-Rob, of course, was dominant in the first one. Came up short. Same thing went last year, and then he went on to become a world heavyweight champion later in the season. Can you potentially use the War Chambers match as motivation to get to the top here?
100% you can, because it's all about the opportunity. Wins or losses, you get close to that brass ring. When you get the taste of it, you're not going to stop thinking about that till you get what you want.
Oh, and
if
a
you're not in the-
wasteland from Gaines. Cover. Sorry to interrupt you there. 1, 2.
All good.
No. Kick out at 2.
And you're not in the business of being world heavyweight champion. You need to get out. So,
Absolutely here is now Gaines setting up here. And, and the first. Got all of it. Cover. 1, 2. Gaines makes quick work of Jonathan Hell.
impressive win from Gaines, my boy. Australia wins.
Here's your winner,
Gaines with the biggest win of his career, singles career here in IPWA.
100%, pinning a former national heavyweight champion in record time.
Impressive indeed. A big win for Gaines here tonight, and there's a way to make a name for yourself, and it's going out there and beating former champions, and Gaines has done just that.
In rapid time, mind you. The more dominant you are, the more you stand out.
A big win there for Gaines here in our semi-main event, but now it is main event time. Oh, absolutely, putting the champs on notice. As real quickly, I'm going to go refill my drink, and then we're going to get into tonight's main event here. World Tag Team titles on the line. We will be back in just 2 seconds.
Big match coming up on deck, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're back. Main event time.
Pat Cheetah, who are very close. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Absolutely. We are set to see here tonight for the IPWA World Tag Team titles. The first defense by our newly crowned World Tag Team Champions, the Wrestle Karens. They will be defending against the team they beat for the World Tag titles back at IPWA Great American Beatdown.
Two-time World Tag Team Champions. It's nothing to sneeze at either.
No, of course, they've held titles in other promotions. One-time World Tag Champs here in the International Pro Wrestling Association, of course. Our partner promotion, Pro Wrestling Network.
We'll be back very soon, by the way.
We'll be back, of course, very soon, and we look forward to that, as always. As IPWA is continuing to grow, appreciate all the support we get. We put a lot of effort into this. As we get set here for our main event for the World Tag Team Championships. It is the team of Pachita, P-A-T, and Yamashita taking on your newly crowned IPWA World Tag Team Champions. These two, of course, went at it at IPWA. Great American Beatdown. And I just did not put it for the titles. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Titles are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to put it for the titles.
If you're playing the malfunction on the stream drinking game, I would do a shot right now.
Yeah. Can't wait for the I fucked up chants in the chat.
You know they're going to do it. They're heathens.
Oh, I know they're going to do it. I know they are going to do it. If they don't do it, I will be very disappointed.
Maybe we got a Patriots fan down there.
It is for the titles, Box. It is for the titles.
Now you're going to get Dusty finished.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, screw it. It's not for the titles, Box. You had to open your mouth. You had to open your mouth, Box.
He's Australian, so he kind of deserves it.
Oh, and there it is. Oh, I got a phone call. I will be right back. Jordan, take over.
All right. There is Yamashita making his way down to the ring, the Japanese sensation. Man, it's been a minute since it's been at the table. Can him and PAT, who are very close friends, become World Tag Team Champions once again? I'm the measuring stick, of course. Gracing you with my presence. Yes, Box, it's going to be a dusty finish because you're Australian. KT can blame you. And here comes the man who is now a two-time IPWA World Heavyweight Champion. Fellow Joji Aficionado, PAT. PAT looking to be Patty 2 belts once again here in IPWA. Showing off his new World Heavyweight Championship, beating Thaddeus to win that title back.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
He's put some disrespect on your name right now.
Well, first off, Box, no, because I am a winner. Unlike your country today did against us in a women's 7-on-7 rugby.
I was talking about U.S. women's volleyball, man. It's the greatest sport in the Olympics. This Jordan? Sir, again, we have the best volleyball team in the biz. What do you Australians do? Right,
I mean, their loss to us in rugby was their biggest loss since their loss to the Emus.
Isn't that the Australian form of football?
Pretty much. What do you mean? We don't play them. They won the gold. We won the bronze. You don't win a medal. We did. Skill issue. As we welcome in the World Tag Team Champions. Imagine caring about the Olympics. Well, sir, I do care about the Olympics. You know why?
USA.
You know why?
USA.
You know why I care about the Olympics? Because the greatest professional wrestler of our generation won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. So shut your mouth.
We got Kurt Angle. We had Michael Phelps, the greatest pot smoker in the business. T-Rob would respect that one, Olympian-wise.
That is true. That is T-Rob's favorite Olympic athlete.
Yeah,
Proven
I know
fact.
it is.
Proven fact. First
By
thing
the
he
way,
asked me was,
T-Rob,
is Michael Phelps there?
By the way, T-Rob, if you go to my bus, I got that grape soda labels, man. It's fantastic.
And I'm sure he's breaking into your motorhome right now. World Tag Team titles are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Even
Here
though
comes
I
the
forgot.
Russell Karens. Oh God. Oh man.
Yeah. The managers are running away now.
Who let these 80s porn stars in the building?
I mean, they're officially signed. They're the World Tag Team Champions. There's nothing we can really do about that. But Pat Cheetah can, though. Pat Cheetah can. By the way, Box, only a bronze, skill issue. No medal, skill issue.
You know what medal is, Australia? Wait, don't answer that. You don't.
Hell, the Canadians won a medal.
Oh, Canada.
Lock up here. I mean, heck, you also didn't get a medal in men's. You lost to South Africa. So.
Woo.
Oh, and a DDT on the outside to Yamashita. Okay, have you won more medals,
I didn't care about the Olympics.
Wait till we get to week 2. Once we get to week 2.
You didn't care about the Olympics?
You've won more gold. Okay, yeah, it's only week 1, brother. Normally we pick up week 2.
Hang on, he contradicted himself. Did he say in the chat Magic caring about the Olympics?
Come talk to me after the games. It's like celebrating in the first quarter. Out here sounding like Falcons fans a couple years ago.
Don't remind me of that game. I lost a big bet there.
Once again, come back to me after the games are over. Let's be real. Y'all ain't winning any gold medals in track and field, so.
Well, they run away. The emus aren't running for them, so duh.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, we have an emu thing in the chat, guys, so every time the Australian males come on behalf of me, please shoot that at them. They need it.
Well, it wasn't me week 6 of last season. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Also, I've noticed how you trying to change the subject. You know I got a point there, too.
That's when you know you got a point.
And, oh, by the way, I can't wait to that Red River Rivalry game where I proceed to smack the living crap out of you in college football. So just remember that. Irish whip to the corner. As the trash talk has begun with the chat, ladies and gentlemen. As, meanwhile, PAT's in the ring. Oh, and a super kick. Yeah, you saw that score week 1, and you don't want that smoke. Oh, and a knee from Joe Mama. That's a hell of a conversation switch from college football 25 to Joe Mama. That's one way to do it. As Joe Mama is in the ring here. As fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, we take our Olympics very seriously here in the chat and on stream.
The U.S. have the best swim team in the Olympics. Changed my mind.
We got the best track and field team, best women's gymnastics team, best women's swim team, best male swim team. Damn sure got the best basketball team. My God, we got the damn Avengers. Damn, lose the FIBA World Cup, and next thing you know, it's freaking LeBron's just like, we can't have that. We can't have that no more.
That's America. We take everything seriously. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. It's not our fault we wake up in the morning and piss mild excellence, depending on who you are. And oh, and a poison Rana! As PAT has just floored Harry Ball. As this is our main event. It is for the World Tag Team Championship. Cover here. One. No, not even a one count. I am the man they call Alex. I got Jordan Shadows with me at ringside here for tonight's main event.
So I am enjoying the show.
Absolutely.
There's no Australians out here.
Oh, no. As now Joe Mama's back into the ring here. Tag made. Here comes the elbows of Stone. Of course, you are a former Oh, and a boot as Joe Mama just leveled Yamashita. Waistlock here.
I am a two-time World Tag Team Champion with
two
different
partners.
I could win a tag title with a broomstick, dude.
I mean, we might put you as a tag team with Pepsi Man.
Hey, say less.
I mean,
say less.
I mean, hey, don't copyright me, Pepsi. Please don't.
I could win a tag title with Sullivan.
Oh, and face first into the mat. Cannot wait for someone to go win a title with such and such.
Then I'll do it.
Oh, no. Is that a... Oh, and meanwhile, Yamashita's just throwing Joe Mama around here. Headbutt.
Don't give me ideas.
And, of course, you have faced both of these individuals on the challenger side in singles competition.
Yes, I have.
Drop kick to the back of the neck. And a forearm right across the jaw. Waist lock here. Oh, no, and a dragon suplex from the champions. And, Jordan, if you're the champions going into this matchup, you beat these two to win the titles. What is your what would be your strategy going into this matchup?
Your strategy is 100% to expect the unexpected, because any hungry team looking to win their titles back, they're going to do what they got to do to win their titles back. They might change their strategy up. They might change their game up on you. You got to be prepared for all changes. You're going to be a champion here.
Oh, and face first into the floor. Goes Yamashita, and the ref count is at 4. Remember, the titles can be retained on a countout. It cannot change hands, though. So, of course, the champion's advantage in the corner of the Wrestle Karens.
You know, if you're
Ref
the Wrestle
is at a count of
Karens, do what
7.
you got to do. I'll be honest. If you have to get DQ'd and you seem about to win the belts, do it.
As now, springboard. Goes for a springboard DDT. Swing and a miss. Shades of the Miami Marlins. Oh, and a right hand. Yamashita just flooring Joe Mama. Tag made. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, the World Heavyweight Champion has been really impressive this season. I've been proud of PAT lately.
Absolutely. And a perfect plex and a knee cover to retain the titles. No, and a kick out at 1. As PAT looks to maybe turn things around here. Looks like he's going to try to go. Joe Mama's going to go for a dragon suplex. Quickly countered from PAT. Super kick to the knee. Super kick to the side of the head as PAT going to the corner.
PAT has some deadly super kicks, too. Those do not feel all right.
And speaking of kicks, Joe Mama has just leveled Yamashita with an enziguri.
Yamashita, the first ever Japanese-born champion in the International Pro Wrestling Association.
That is very true, as now they're setting up. Oh my God! Doomsday Device cover to retain the titles. 1 broken up from PAT.
Expert tag skills from PAT. I've won a tag title this minute before. I know PAT in the tag team division can deliver.
Absolutely, as now Yamashita in a world of trouble. He's got to get out of the corner here. Oh, nope. DDT! Can he get... No, he doesn't go for the tag here. And a knee! He doesn't go for the tag here. Jordan, what is he doing?
Interesting. Was he having
Interesting. He said it's a bold strategy. There he goes. Tag's made. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. Meanwhile, it looks like, kick to the... Setting up. Canadian Destroyer. Canadian Destroyer!
PAT looking to walk into his match with Will Porter, double champion.
1, 2, No, and a kick out at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Tag Team titles are important to both of these teams. I mean, my God, they are throwing everything at each other, Jordan.
When you're the World Tag Team Champion, man, it's a big deal.
Oh, Famouser! Cover!
Could that be
Broken
it?
up! PAT right there. Sling Blade is now PAT has entered the ring and now to the outside. What does Harry Ball got planned here in a right hand?
You know, if you're the Wrestle Karens here, pinning the World Heavyweight Champion would be huge for them singles-wise, even if in tag match.
Absolutely, but Yamashita rolling to the outside, maybe trying to catch his breath here, Jordan.
That's what you got to do.
Uh-oh. Suicide dive to the outside. Joe Mama wisely staying on the attack. And now we are on the outside. I don't know who that would favor is here. Oh, into the timekeeper's area.
I'm PAT and Yamashita right now. I'm doing everything in my power to isolate the Wrestle Karens and make sure they do not get a count out.
Absolutely. Is now Yamashita. Oh, no. Setting up Joe Mama for something. What does he got planned here?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, and a DDT on the apron. Spiking. Joe Mama's head into the one of the hardest parts of the ring. Not the hardest part, but... Oh, and a knee.
Oh, I got to respect that one.
It's now... They got what they went with your plan here, but now they got to execute here. Into the corner. Counter. Harry Ball fighting out of it. Irish whip to the corner. Now Joe Mama's back around here. Setting up here. And a series of quickly countered, but Joe Mama right there. It's the thing about being in the enemy corner. You're behind enemy lines, and Jordan, me and you know all too well, we're going to take advantage of that, and just like the Wrestle Karens did right there.
You have to take advantage of every opportunity you get, clean or dirty. You sometimes got to drop that moral code a little bit if you want to succeed in the professional wrestling business.
Oh, we got a counter.
This is about making friends. It's about making money.
Absolutely here. Oh, and a side effect from PAT cover.
Oh, I see you, PAT. I see you.
1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2.
I see you with the little shadows effect there. I see you.
Going to the corner here.
I did help train PAT, so this does not shock me he uses that.
Absolutely not at all, as PAT scrambling for a cover here. Another one. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Oh, so close to a 3 count. So close you could taste the World Tag titles there.
You know, that's got to be a tough feeling, definitely in the situation, because if you're Yamashita right now, man, this is your only title opportunity at the moment.
Absolutely, and you know, Yamashita back in the ring here, and the power of Yamashita is something not many people understand. Of course, we've both been in the ring with the individual, and there's a reason why we gave him the nickname Elbows of Stone and a Sling Blade from Harry Ball.
Yeah, he earned that nickname. He is one stiff worker, 100%. Those elbows are permanently ingrained into my brain.
Joe Mama with that knee right across the skull, very CM Punk-like.
Love it.
And Irish whip into the corner, and once again, the Wrestle Karens isolating Yamashita.
Very smart if you're the World Tag Team Champions.
Getting him away from PAT in that corner, preventing that tag. It's almost like you got to cut the ring in half, and a knee right across the jaw of Yamashita. And Jordan, you know, we talk about isolating the ring. That pretty much, you're able to wear down your opponent.
Tag Team 101.
Absolutely. Quick cover here. 1, 2, 3. The Wrestle Karens retain.
Wrestle Karens with a major victory. Holding on to the World Tag titles. Hook by hook by crook.
Absolutely. The Wrestle Karens successful in their first tag title defense.
Whoever's facing them next, I wish them luck, man, because the Wrestle Karens are taking this business serious finally. About damn time.
Absolutely, and congratulations to the Wrestle Karens on the big defense of the World Tag Team Championships. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Jordan Shadows to my left. I am the man they call Alex. We will be back next week. Same bat time, same bat place, same bat channel. Smash that follow button. Smash that subscribe button. Support us. We'll be back next week. Mr. Professional will be in action again. More matches to be announced. Follow us on Twitter at IPWA. Follow me on Twitter at ManTheyCallAlex. Jordan, of course, follow. Go ahead and tag yourself, my man. Anyway, PWN will be back soon. Jordan Shadows, of course. Tyler Walker, Texas Deathmatch, August 29th, Clash of the Titans, and of course, much, much more. Thank you guys for watching. Till we meet again. That's Jordan Shadows. I'm the man they call Alex. We will see you down the road.